If you don't know SQL joins, definitely you are missing very important in terms of SQL interview questions if I tell you. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel with the Science AI with Adityavesh. So today we are going to discuss SQL joins. First of all, we need to understand why the SQL joins is important. Yes, it is a very important concept that you should know SQL joins. Why it is important? First of all, we will discuss that. After that, we will understand what kind of joinings we have. We will see the implementation using a table also, and in the end, we will see the practical example of it on a live demonstration. I will show it to you. So please stay connected till the end so that you can see how practically we can implement the joins. So understanding the joins, guys, if I say about why it is important, so sometimes what happens that you have to get a holistic view of the data. You have to join the two or more than two tables to get the output. Like suppose if there is a customer table and there is an orders table. So although they are in a different tables, they are stored, data is stored into a different tables to reduce redundancy and improve integrity of the data. But to get the holistic view, suppose I want the customers and their orders together, then I will be using the joins. So here, if I talk about the types of joins that we have, so here, come to the screen. So in this, as you can see, so here, as you can see, that the types of join we have first is the inner join. Okay. And the inner join is going to help you. It will give all the common records between the two tables. Then it is going to give you only the matching values in both the tables. That is how the inner join is going to work. I will show you with the diagram also. Then second is your left join. So left join is going to return all the rows from the left table. This is very important. You understand it. From the left table, it will give you all the rows from the left table and matching rows from the right table. Okay. And suppose if there is no match from the right table, then it is going to give you null there. As a null output, it's going to display you there. Then if you move towards the right join, it's just the reverse of your left join. So in the right join, we will be getting all the rows. Okay. From where? From the right table. Okay. And matching rows from the left table. Matching rows from the left table. Guys, and if I say the null values will also become from the left table where there is no match. That is how you are getting the output of the right join. If I talk about full join, here you will be getting all the rows you will be getting, okay, where there is a match. Where there is a match between both the tables, all the records will come. Then there will also be a null value when there is no match, okay, without any match. If there is no match found, that is this particular record having a common column. Based on the common column only we can join. So then it's like you're getting the output here. Okay guys, now we will see it pictorially how the outputs look like. Suppose you have these two tables, as you can see, the left table and the right table. So in the left join, if I say on all the records from the left table is going to come there. Okay, all the records from the left join and the matching records which are from the right table, they are also will be part of it. Now if I talk about the right join, here you will get all the records from the right table. And these matching records which are there, this is common here, they will be a part of there. Then here if I talk about the inner join means that you will get a common records from both the tables. That is what the output of the inner join is going to be. Then finally you have your full join where you will get all the records from both the tables. So whenever you are joining, you are joining based on a common column which is between both the tables. Okay, based on that you are joining it. And how will you decide which join you should use? So that will depend upon the type of question that you are solving. So sometimes it is asked that if I give you a scenario that there are employees and there are departments, suppose if I want the records of the employees with their department names, so it will be decided by the question that what kind of question you are solving. Based on that you will decide. Sometimes it is the requirement that we have to get all the records from the left side and only the matching records from the right side. Or sometimes we get the requirement that we are only concerned about the inner join, that is the common records between the both the tables. So most of the time, if I tell you, we use inner join. Then if I tell you, then after that we go for our left join. Right join is just the reverse of the left join. So it's like most of the time, if I say 90% we use left inner join and then we use left join, it is as per the requirement. Full join is also required sometimes. But okay, so but we do not use it that extensively, we use it very rarely. Okay, now I'll show you the practical example with the table set that is available and the outputs of it. So please stay tuned. Okay guys, as you can see, I have a table here, that is employee table and the department table. With the help of the employee and the department table, I will be giving here the outputs for the results of inner, left join, right join, and as well as your full join. As you can see, we have in the employees table three columns. One is the employee ID, then employee name, and the department ID. And in the department tables, we have department ID available here, and we have department name. So I wanted to present here because see, these data is in two different tables. Here we have the employee records and here we have the department records. So suppose if I wanted to display the employees with their department names, okay, then I will be using the joining concept. So here I will be joining these two tables based on the department ID. So here, because this column is common. So based on that, I will be joining my record. So how will my output will come? Suppose if I wanted to generate here the left join output. So the left of join output here will be something like this. So here I will get all the records from the left table. So all the records till 1, 2, 3, 4 records will come. Then after that, so let me just show you the left join output here only. So you will get all the records from the left table. All these records will come, and then here we will see the matching records will come. So as you can see, 10 is here and 10 is present here. So here you will get the department name as a combined column. You will get here the department is HR. For 102, it is going to match there, and it is going to give you the department of it. It is finance. Okay, and then again we have 101, that is your HR. And for this 103, as you can see that 103 is here, it is available, department name is available here in the employees, but it is not available here. So what was the output of your left join? Everything from the left table and matching records from the right table you are getting. These are the matching records from the right table, but as such you did not get any match for 103. So here your output will be what? Here you will get null as an output. Okay, so this will be your output of the left join. Now moving on to the right join, what will be the output of the right join? So okay, now we will go and check the output of the right join, how the output of the right join will look like. First of all, I will take the department IDs and the name here. So it's like department ID and you have a department name. So first of all, I'll write down all the department IDs 101, 102 and 104. 101 is your HR, here it is finance. Okay, and then 104 is your marketing. Correct? And for these respective department, I am going to match the here the department IDs in the employee table. So as you can see 101, I am getting 101 here. Okay, so this record will be coming. So I will make the record here only. So from the employee table, I will be getting employee name. The name of the employee will be what? Alice. And employee ID will be what? It will be 1. So it is matched here. Okay. So 101 is matched here. And for 102, it's going to match again for 102. Then here, if you observe it properly, as you can see, we have two 101 here. As you observe it properly, for 101, we are having how many employees? We are having 2 employees for 101. As you can see, this is 101 and 101. So here, again, after this, there will be one more record which is going to be added here. So it is like for that record, it's like yes. So here, as you can see, for HR 101, because it is coming again, so we will also be writing here 3, that is Charlie. Then you have 102. For this 102, we will be writing here Bob is there and the employee ID is 2. So it is matched. Okay. All of these are matched now. Then if I say 104 is there. Okay. As 104, we do not have any department ID here as a 104. So we will be getting a null here. We will be getting a null here. Okay. And this will also be a null. Because we do not have any record present here from the left table when we are doing a right join here. So this is how we will be getting the right join output. Now coming on to our next is your inner join output. How will the inner join output is going to look like? So yes, so here if I talk about the inner join, so from the employee table, it is like employee ID. Okay, I'll just show you the output here only. Okay, so for the inner join, your output will look something like this. That you will get a common records from both the tables. So here employee ID is there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and here department, how many of them are common? 101 is common, 101 is common, 102 is there, 102 is there, 101 is there, it is there present. We do not have 103 and 104. So commonly are these are the common. So for these we will be getting the output here. So we will be getting the department name here as HR, here as a finance, and here as an HR. Okay, only this output is going to get in a inner join. Only this output you will get in the inner join. Now if I compare it with the full join, so for 103 we do not have any department here. For that, on that side you will get null, and for 104 will come here, and for that marketing is there. As such, you do not have any record here, so it will be null. So that will be the output of your full join. So it is like, so output of the full join is like the output of together left and the right table. That will be the output of your full join. So if you understood, this is your inner join where you are getting the common records from both the tables. This is the output of your full join. Okay. Okay. Now we are coming on to the implementation part. I will show you by the syntax also on our MySQL workbench where I will implement it practically, and I will show you the outputs. Okay, let's do it. Okay guys, as you can see here, I'm doing it practically for you, as we have one table which is called employees table. So in the employees table, you will see that we have all the records of the employee, right? And this is the employees table. So yeah, this is okay. This is your employees table. We can see 101 to 106. We have all the employees record which is available with us. And in the department IDs, if you see that here we do not have. Yeah. So as you can see from the employee table, from 101 to 106, we have the records of the employees and the department. We have 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4 is the department ID for these particular employees. Now in the departments, if I say we are having all these departments from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the department IDs that we are having. Now I will be joining this. So I'll be using select and select everything right now from table 1 is your employees. Okay. And E, I can name it as E. Okay, then it's like I'm doing the left join first, left join. Okay, left join your department. D, okay, on what? On E dot department ID is equal to D dot department ID. That is a column. Okay. Now, if you see the output of the left join, you will see that you will get all the records from the employee, right? From 102, 101 to 106, and these are the records that you are getting from the employee table, and only matching records from the right table, that is your departments. From there, you're getting the matching records. And for the for where we do not get any match, as such, we do not get any match. It is coming as a null here. So we 1, 2, 3, 3, 4 is the department that we have, and here we have one more department which is called 5. It is not coming. Okay, in the left join, if you see the output. But if I go with the inner join, I just have to replace it with the inner. That's it. It will give me the output for the inner join. You will see that I'm getting inner join where only the matching records or the common records from both the tables are available. Now, if I go with the right join, right means everything I will be getting from the right table. You see everything, all the records from the department table I'm getting, and only these matching records I am getting here from your table employee. This is how we are implementing left and right join. Now, suppose if you wanted to implement the full join. So for implementation of the full join in MySQL, it is like here. What you have to do is you have to use the union, and this is how the implementation here in the MySQL. And if you are using SSMS as a tool, right, IDE, there you can go with direct full join. So here if I am implemented, you will see that it is giving me the output here. This is my full join. Okay, now you can see here that I'm getting all the records from the left table. that is employee, and null records from the department table, as I'm getting a 5 here as a department, for which I'm getting the null records from the left table, that is called employee. Okay guys, this is how we have implemented it practically, understood the joins, and I hope that this video may be helpful for you, where you have understood the topic of joins in detail and also with the practical. I will suggest you guys that you implement these commands, create a table, and then implement the same command and see the output, whether you are getting the same output or not on your MySQL workbench. If you require that, if you do not have the MySQL workbench, don't worry, you can go to my channel. They will see the video there. You can download it from there, and then after that you can install it, and then you can practice it. I have also launched a SQL series, day-to-day SQL series, where you can learn your SQL from basics to the advanced. Okay guys, do subscribe the channel, like and share it, and comment. Suppose if you need any assistance or any topic that you're finding it difficult, you can comment it so that I can create a new video on that topic. Till then, bye bye, take care guys.